How to realize that you are on the right path and following your destiny. Welcome to Spirita Vivo. It can be challenging to go through life. But how can I tell if I am following my destiny or have lost my way? Are there any signs of this?
Are you on the right track? You have a plan that you probably don't know. A soul plan. But what is a soul plan? A soul plan is based on the assumption that souls, as taught in many religions, are purposefully reborn in human bodies to develop emotional strength and to have certain experiences and learn from them. The soul wants to overcome challenges because that is where its greatest potential for growth lies. A soul plan is not a step-by-step guide. It is more of a framework for action that gives an approximate direction of what the soul wants to experience. Our soul plan is redefined for each of our lives before birth. None of our existences in this world have to correspond to the previous one or the next. That means that even though your life may not feel like it, you are not haphazardly stranded in this galaxy that is your life. Every human being follows his destiny and what our soul has planned for this incarnation. It isn't easy to say from which preferences we are guided and from which experiences we are inspired. But the soul plan does exist, and it's easy to figure out if you're following yours. Here are 7 signs if you are living your soul plan or have gone astray. Number 1. Who accompanies my life? The soul plan is newly designed for each reincarnation we may live through in this world. An important part is, on the one hand, your destiny which you are allowed to follow in this life, and on the other hand, of course, the people on your life path. The people at your side are clearly defined and accompany you in periods of your life. These are your family, into which the soul is born, and the circle of friends. But it also consists of unpleasant contemporaries who provide our soul with the greatest insights with their actions and bring us back on the right path when we threaten to drift off our course. All the people in your life are part of the plan and were meant for you just as you were meant for them. You don't have to wait for the right people. They will show themselves to you at the appropriate time. Your relationships and friendships will change. You may suddenly find those old friends no longer fulfill you. Sometimes you feel that an old relationship seems superficial and doesn't mean much to you anymore. That is because your soul longs for a deep, soulful exchange and contact with someone with the same experiences and steps. The soul wants to experience itself in a new way and causes us to change, but this can also take longer. Are you in a relationship that has not been good for you for a long time? And problems can obviously no longer be solved together. Are you still on the right path? Pay attention to your inner voice when you should end a relationship. Number 2. You follow your soul plan when you enjoy your life. The most important thing right away. You are on the right path when your life gives you great joy and fulfillment every day. If you can hardly wait to start your day every morning, you have done everything right regarding your soul plan. Finding our destiny through our experiences is our life's purpose, the will of our soul. We reach the zenith and will know it with certainty when the time comes. On the other hand, a life that feels wrong, seemingly the purest torture and an endless string of frustrations, defeats, and misunderstandings, is not the goal of our journey but are only appearances on the way there and our assessments about it, which are, however, only temporary. However, you should pay attention to the fact that you may have left the path. Number 3. The right way shows itself without big obstacles and stumbling blocks. Every existence does not get along completely without turbulences, even if this follows its soul plan. But if you are on the right path, these inconsistencies are solvable problems that strengthen us and make us emerge wiser from them. It will never happen that when we follow our destiny, we run into insurmountable obstacles, face the shards of our dreams, or fight against them in such a way that there is no happy ending. Unsolvable problems show you that you should change your direction to follow your soul's path again. Number 4, it must feel easy. Otherwise, you have taken a wrong turn. For those who follow their soul plan, life is a long, calm river in which we only have to maneuver sometimes, and our competence regarding problem solving is required. One decision after the next must prove to be right in the end. Otherwise, we are wrong. Rejections and any other no are to be considered like a traffic sign. It says stop or even please turn around. You are wrong here. This rule of thumb is universal and applies to all areas of life. Dates that fall through, applications that come to nothing, studies or training positions that are already taken, or people who only give you the cold shoulder are indications from the very top that you are most likely not following your destiny at the moment. Number 5. Defeats, setbacks, and failures are limited. Your soul plan must not only be easy to master and do, but must also be crowned with success in the end. Only when you succeed in everything you undertake, and metaphorically speaking, everything your hands touch or your attention touches turns to gold, are you on the right path. Have patience and do not force success. Number 6. What we do makes sense and serves the general public. A useless vegetating at the expense of others is no one's destiny. No human being came into this world to exploit others or to scam a comfortable, slothful existence on the backs of the industrious and striving. Remember, your soul plan includes giving something to other people. Your life can be dedicated to your family. Bringing children into the world and raising them to be good people is the quintessence of what we mean by purpose. But a volunteer job or your profession can also be your calling. No job in this world doesn't have some purpose, so if you enjoy what you do every day and do it with all your heart, chances are that someone will benefit as well. Number 7. Our inner voice is the only one we should follow. An important building block on the path of our destiny is personal freedom. That still needs to be given to everyone, but we here in our latitudes would have the economic, social, and societal conditions for it. Suppose your life is nevertheless foreign, determined, and you must follow an assortment of commands, instructions, and desires daily which do not correspond to your conceptions. In that case, this cannot be your determination. The only call you should follow within the framework of your soul plan is that of your inner voice. It is the mouthpiece of your soul and tells it whether you are right or wrong. Pay attention to your intuition. Our conclusion today: soul plan fulfilled in this life. Purpose found. Not all people are granted the great fortune of discovering their life's purpose and being able to follow their destiny with it. However, the bigger the stones and hurdles that block our way, the greater the opportunities for our souls to grow. There will always be turbulences and minor setbacks, even if we follow the karmic guide of our soul's plan. But they will always be easy to overcome, and the solution to these small problems will let us emerge from this interlude strengthened for the following lives. If you want to know how close or how far you are from the fulfillment of your soul plan, the answer to one question is enough. Are you happy? Because that's exactly what it is when you follow your destiny. Love, happiness, contentment, and joy in a fulfilled life. Are you unhappy and think it's your destiny? What we understand as destiny is only a guide to correct what makes us unhappy. You can always change your course at any time, in this life or later. For the universe, there is no time and space. But don't think about it too much. Just pay attention to the signs and change your course if necessary. That is all. Feel joy and trust in yourself and celebrate your life. It is unique, just like you. If this podcast inspired you and you liked it, feel free to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to never miss an episode. We would appreciate it very much. Thank you, and see you soon on our channel.